When God calls Abraham in Genesis 12, there was a little bit of hope that he would be what God had called him to be. He's about 75 years old. God is calling him out of this place called Haran, out of this place called Ur. He's calling him from a comfortable place to follow the call and command of God. And in that moment, he's about 75 years old, and there's enough stories in the Bible of folks who are 75 years old who are impregnating or who are bearing forth fruit or who are having children. And so when God says to him, you will be the father of many nations, in that moment, Abraham's like, well, it's kind of tight, God, but maybe, just maybe. And then 25 years later, God does not fulfill a promise, but God renews the promise. And 25 years later, when he first heard the call of God on his life, there was a little bit of hope that God could use him. But now, at 100 years old, there's no hope. None. There's no hope for Abraham. His seed's all dried up. There's no hope for Abraham. Not only is there no hope for Abraham, but Abraham is married to a lady that's 10 years younger than him. Her name is Sarah. She's 90. And not only is Abraham's body dead, but the womb of Sarah is dead. It points to us. Ephesians 2, for we were dead in our trespasses and sin. But the good news is we serve a God who can make things that are once dead alive. We serve a God who can say, roll away the stone of Lazarus, and the man who was once dead could become alive. We serve a God who, even if your marriage looks dead, he is able to do exceeding abundantly above more than you can ever ask or think. You might have a son who's far away, and he's this close to going to jail, but God is able to bring dead things alive. See, but contrary to human hope, Abraham believed God was able to do what he promised, but ultimately his faith moved from hopelessness of his body and hopelessness of the womb of his wife Sarah to finding hope in God. No matter what dry bones are in your life, he's able to speak to dry bones and bring them alive.